Hello, welcome to my presentation about the workplace safety in BYU, Idaho. Our purpose of this presentation is to create a safer work environment. We are team members of the class cs308. My team has been working in the last weeks about how to create a better and safer training programs for the BYU staff. I'm Daniel Vite. I'm the researcher and contributor. My teammates are Danny Hayes. He was the researcher, contributor, and coordinator. Also, Michael Silsky. He was the designer and contributor. And Isaac Dunn, editor and contributor. Our goal is to show the necessity for a better BYU staff training. As a BYU students, we have noticed that there is a necessity for improve the BYU staff training for the safety purposes. There is a lack of safety training in the BYU staff. There is no safety training found on BYU, Idaho. In general, according to the statistics, 38% of accidents occur in the workplace. From those accidents, 49 of them are between 15 and 16 years old staff members. Our purpose is to reduce expenses for work injuries, and we are proposing 3 possible solutions. Because we know that having a better training will improve the quality of work environment. We have done researches about this problem, and we realize that there are a lot of issues behind this. A lot of companies don't want to spend money on training material or staff for that, such as training staffs or anything related with training. But there is actually a real cost about spending in injuries. The real cost of work injuries in the United States is not only pay days off due to injuries, but also material to take care of the injury staff. According to in 2019 in the United States, the country spent around of $171 billion when it comes about injuries in the workplace. Per worker, it was $1,100, and in case of death, it was $1.2 million spent on the people. And also in the medical consulting, there was around $42,000 spent in medical things. As we can see here, a lot of companies are trying to save pennies compared to the expenses that they have to face in case of injuries. For that, we have proposed 3 possible solutions. The first solution is employee education and participation. This means that the staff has staff meetings and they can discuss about the safety issues and also safety regulations that they need to improve and have. That also means that they create their own manuals and their own material to prevent the accidents. This means that they have to have common meetings instead of like one meeting per year. So often short meetings are better than less often long meetings. Our second solution is supervised training and record keeping. This means that the supervisors takes care of the safety matter. This means that he takes care of the creating materials, creating manuals for the staff, and he works close to them to improve the quality of the workplace. So the supervising training leads to improve the methods and quality training. Our third solution is safety council. This means having a full-time employers dedicated only to safety matter. They will create material, manuals, and more to improve the safety conditions of the BYU staff, alumni, and faculty. Having that will dramatically reduce the work injury. In conclusion, we, according to the research that we made, the best solution is the safety council, which is the number 3. This will reduce the injuries in a lot because we will have employees dedicated to that. We also, the council will work closer to the staff and will use the feedback to make better safe methods. We know that this option is the most expensive, but also the best to decrease accidents. And, and as we saw in the previous slides, a lot of companies prefer to save money, but then they have to spend so much more in order to fix those accidents. And that's what we believe that can help the BYU staff having a better quality work environment. Thank you so much for your attention and for coming. If you have more questions or suggestions, please contact me. My name is Daniel Bitte and my email is danielbitte@byu.edu. Thank you.